possession, and Dorgu is getting in behind. Hoyland runs towards the near post. He tried to pull it back to Amad Diallo. First time. Little back heel into the path of Dorgu. Well, there was a little bit of awareness from Amad to pick him out, and he did catch it well, Dorgu.
Yeah, clever.
Moving towards the near, going to be Fernandez. Then on to Amad. There's a bit of space for him here. His effort is deflected behind and away for a click. Dorgu, Mainu. Just a lack of intensity on the edge of the dugout. Fernandez looking to find Hoyland. And Manchester United. Cordova Reid right side, and he's gone in down that side now. Here's Dorgu. And Didi, Dorgu, just wandering in a little bit more now. Amad trying to unsettle them here. Comes back to Kobbie Mainoo. Ball aimed in towards that 6-2 for company. He's found Luke Thomas. He sets that into a dangerous area. Flicked away by Mazraoui. And it's out for a corner.
What a ball that is.
If you look at the table, that they're in a 3-team mini-league with Wolves and Ipswich. The 2021 FA Cup triumph for Leicester from him. Dallo trying to... Jordan Ayew. In turn has found Daka, who's being wrestled. Hoyland, Zirkzee, 1-1. The Manchester United supporters roar. Finally, they've had a shot on target, and finally they have a goal to cheer about.
Well, it's that man again. On this left wing, he's come on and he's caused a few problems already. He has a look up, and it's Cordova Reid who's against him. He's going to take him on. The little flick doesn't work, but the follow-up.
Coley floated in by Ugarte, flicked into the air.
Everything's to feet, everything's in front of him.
Just trying to shrug off Justin. Eventually taken by Elkan, by Harry Maguire. Found by Samar. They beat Leicester by 3-0. Dorgu, Mainu. Manchester United. And Didi, Amad, trying to unsettle them here. Comes back to Kobbie Mainoo.
Thomas down this left-hand side.
Ayew floating it in. Daka trying to get the beating of Lenny Yoro again, but Yoro stands his ground. Fernandez floating it into an area. It's going to be attacked by Maguire! Well, the manager is big on punctuality, and with perfect timing, Harry Maguire sends Manchester United into the 5th round of the FA Cup. We've seen this movie before. A late rescue act right at the very end.
Well, that Leicester defence has not really been troubled all night, apart from Garnacho in this second half. He's caused trouble, but this time it's Fernandez, the quality of the ball, and for once that back line, that blue back line, just fell asleep.
Now joined by Cordova Reid. It's a bending cross, and Maguire ready to attack the ball. It's right under Hamad's
stand side. He's had a bit of a...
Ayew floating it in to Leicester City, that they score the first goal. Manchester United have a loss. If you look at the table, that they're in a 3-team mini-league with Wolves and Ipswich. Jordan Ayew in turn has found Daka, who's being wrestled. Eventually taken by Elkan. They beat Leicester by 3-0. Aimed in towards the near. He's got there, he's being backed up by Ayew, who's trying to bend. Daka trying to get the beating of Lenny Yoro again, but Yoro stands his ground. Who's set up Wilfred Ndidi. It's a save, it's back to Cordova Reid, and it's in. First, Old Trafford, which hasn't had much to cheer about recently. He's not going to be helped by that. It's the 7th time in 8 home matches that Manchester United have conceded the first goal. It's a bad habit they cannot kick.
Well, they probably...
Kick into that near... Blocked by, here's Diogo Dalot, blocked by De Cordova.
Thomas down this left-hand side.
I believe that it will pay off in the end. He's not now joined by De Cordova Reed. It's a bending cross.
Another one.
Justin leading it. And Maguire ready to attack the ball. It's right under Hermans. They don't score enough goals. That's been a key problem for them over the course of the season.
Left-hand side. He's had a bit of it.
On the edge of the dugout. Fernandez looking to find Højlund. Dorgu. Just wandering in a little bit more now. Ahmad trying to unsettle them here. Comes back to Kobbie Mainoo. Blocked by
Thomas down this left-hand side.
Has to be quick, taken down in full flight by El Canus. In-footed player, but it's Fernandez who goes through the wall. 3-1, Manchester United. It's a shower of goals at Old Trafford. And Fernandez is off the mark for the season. Things are changing around here.
Well, it's smiles all around. This one is a bit fortuitous. Then you're thinking back to that challenge from El Canus, putting his side in danger. Takes a massive deflection off James Justin. Completely changes the direction of the ball. Fernandez trying to wrap it in that top right-hand corner. Nothing that Danny Ward can do about that one.
Palace on Sunday, now Leicester today. Ayew floating it in. Daka trying to get the beating of Lenny Yoro again, but Yoro stands his ground. The 2021 FA Cup triumph for Leicester. Jordan Ayew in turn has found Daka, who's being wrestled.
Everything's to feet, everything's in front of him.
By Harry Maguire. Found by Samar. Aimed in towards the near. Just a lack of intensity.
Bayindir uncertain. Oh! Off the post, off back in it. He's got a smile on his face now as El Canus was deadly accurate.
Well, it's a brilliant finish. That man there is very disappointed.
Mazraoui trying to shoot from distance. And it's just miles wide from Mazraoui. To Mainoo. Mainoo trying to square it. It's been a scrap. Now El Canus. De Cordova Reed. But here's Bruno Fernandes. Nacho trying to unsettle the Leicester defence. Care about that. Played by Manchester United and Daka. And Ayew trying to escape out. Mainoo. Kobbie Mainoo. Canus is hugging this touchline, aimed in towards Mazraoui with delivery.
It's Fernandez, chance to finish it off, takes his time, and then whams it home for Manchester United's fifth, his second of the night. He's waited all season, and two come along at once.
It's like London buses. But this is excellent from Manchester United, and especially Bruno Fernandes, because you see the confidence in him to go round the goalkeeper. So, little one round the corner. Yes, there's a bit of fortune there. It's a poor back pass though. And then you're thinking, does he slot it across the keeper? No, the little...
A chance. Garnacho using his pace to break up.
Support. Only Højlund in the penalty area. Garnacho is Højlund. Again. He goes again. Can he come up with some wizardry? Getting the better of him. Producing a ball back towards Garnacho. Xerxes. El Canus trying to get out. Garnacho. Ahmad's at the far post. Garnacho's going for... There's four waiting at the far post. Wave to Mainoo. Mainoo trying to square it.
In the first half, I don't think. didn't have any supply. At least
Mainu and Ahmad in support. Samaro coming across. Hoyland trying to get away.
Just it might be a knock. I don't know. But play like they did in the first half. They didn't do anything wrong.
Familiar names at the top of the table. 11 points off Bournemouth, 12 on Manchester United as they attempt to play out from the back. De Cordova-Reid is out on this near side, but El Khanous is going to go for goal. It's the check back. Coley goes with him. It's clumsy.
Lost his stride up that hill.
I think that was a foul throw as well, by the way. Chuck trying to unsettle the Leicester defence. Care about that. Ahmad, Mainu. Hoyland in the penalty area. Garnacho again. Getting the better of him. Producing a ball back towards Garnacho. Xerxes. There's four waiting at the far post.